Hey, good morning. I hope everybody having a blessed day. So, first of all, thank y'all for watching our video. And this is kind of like a shut your ass up type of video that I'm about to make. That I'm about to make right now. Yesterday, I bought did a trip with my kids and their friends, college graduates or whatever. I'm real frustrated, and I'm just trying to get my get my wording right, so I can be precise in my wording. Let me say this right here. So I bought my kids, my daughter, her friends, and some of my mostly nieces and nephews, the ones my daughter and my son hang with. My son, his girlfriend, different ones. We came over to Bimini, Bahamas yesterday. So I'm sitting here reading the comments, on the fan page, and I just find it so offensive that y'all always sitting up here talking about black men this and black men that, and then when you see a black man doing something positive with kids, here you come with your criticizing all the time, right? It's just a small portion of sisters. It's almost like you hate black men because you say we ain't shit and we don't do shit and this, that, da, da, da. And then when we doing something positive, like I would have women on here commenting about me and how heavy I talk to my grandson, which I do. Now my grandson is not sensitive. If anybody discipline him or a coach yell at him or talk heavy to him, he can handle that shit like a man and do what the coach asks him to do. But you got a problem with that, right? But you say black men ain't shit and we don't do nothing. Now I come over here. We just suffered a loss. So my Brandon, my son that passed away, he has a sister, and his other siblings. We all on a trip. I bought them. I took them out of the country. We got on the boat, packed all our bags, 20, maybe 15, maybe, came over to Bimini, Bahamas, and we ride. I just made a little video, and here come a group. Why everybody ain't got no life jacket on? Why they on the boat steep and they don't have no life jacket on? First of all, do you wear life jackets on a cruise ship? Because mind you, it's a 54-foot boat, which is the same length as a 18-wheeler, right? So, and it's 90 degrees in the cabin. So who in the, I almost cursed, who in the hell finna sit up with a hot-ass life jacket on? Nobody sit up on a vessel this big with a life jacket on. Number two, if you knew what you was talking about, it was no rough seas yesterday. I always check the weather. I don't even go across the ocean if you got rough seas unless I'm with some grown folks that's boaters that can handle the ride, whatever. Sometimes the seas do get rough, or whatever. But it was a flat day yesterday. It was smooth sailing. These boats, the way these boats are built, these don't do no bouncing up and down and all that kind of stuff. Ain't nobody gonna slide off of nothing, right? This ain't for folded up, scary, nervous ass folks. And here you come with your comments. And even if you thought that shit and felt that way, you ain't have no business leaving no comment like that on nobody's page anyway. If you don't have nothing good to say, shut your ass up and unfollow and keep scrolling. And I mean that from the bottom of my ball sack. Sisters, small group of sisters coming with negative, messy shit, trying to undermine and emasculate a man that's trying to do good things for some young people and expose them to stuff that they probably never would have been exposed to. How's somebody gonna roll off? Roll off of what? And I'm there, I'm standing right there behind the wheel the whole time watching everything. The kids up on the bow of the boat sleep. And they was tired because they didn't take their ass to bed, and they always fall asleep because the ride is relaxing. When you get the salt and the wind and the music just right or whatever, they always fall asleep. I used to actually get mad about it. But ain't nobody finna sit up on no boat with no hot ass life jacket on. And I got to make everybody put a life jacket on just to make a video just where you won't say nothing. Because even if I did, then it's gonna be why you got them children with them life jackets on, they gonna fall out, they gonna pass out, and why you ain't comb their hair and that. Anything you can think of. You hate black men. Just admit it. You hate black men. That's how I really feel. Because it seems like every time I put out a video doing something positive with some kids, here your ass come find something wrong with it. Now, let me give you on a little tour, since you know every goddamn thing. Because and the ones that left this comment and the ones that agreed. And a lot of y'all feel like just because a sister say something, you feel like it's right just because she said it. Yeah, girl, I was thinking that too. Yeah, girl, I was wondering the same thing. Instead of asking, Rickey, is that safe? I would have said, yes, it's very safe. And that would have been the end of the conversation. But you think you know everything or whatever. You want to emasculate. First of all, let me just show you. Let me give you a little tour of what you were looking at. So you mean to tell me this is the cabinet, this is the cockpit, this is where you drive right here. This is where I drive right here. So you see these hot ass windows? So what you telling me is these people sitting right here in this hot ass seat up here, and thank God for AC or whatever, but it still be hot. So you mean to tell me they need a life jacket because they was in the video too? Right? Right? So these people need a life jacket with your dumb ass, since you know everything. So these people sitting in this seat right here on the side, the most thing that can happen is some water. All right, good morning. Some water can splash up in here. Right? Right? So you think that these people need a life jacket. So let's say just in case you was talking about right here, this right here is the back seat. Okay, let me show you the back. See this right here? It steps down. You see this? This is a swim platform. Even if they fell off right here, they would land right here. Right? The boat ain't bouncing. Okay, let me show you. Tell me where it's unsafe. Tell me where it's unsafe. Look at that. Right? So I want you to explain to me what they need a life jacket for. Since all y'all want to jump on here, talking about, yeah, girl. So let's talk about it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. See how I keep going? See how I keep going? You see this? You see this? You see how this stand up two stories. So you got a story. That's one story, and then right there, that's 2 stories. So you tell me where somebody need a life jacket at, since you know everything. And just cause a sister said it, you think it's right because she said it. Now, the same sister that said it and articulated the conversation, I want you to show me a video of your kids on your boat with a life jacket on, since you have an opinion about it. And this is what I be talking about. Always got to try to emasculate and undermine a black man that's trying to do something positive. Most of them kids that came on this boat and suffered losses, some of them don't have fathers, and just trying to do something nice for some young people, giving them exposure. So you mean to tell me you need a life jacket to ride on this? I'm standing on the ground, and the boat is down in the water. Do you see the height on this? What you thought we was on? Yeah. Yeah, we need a life jacket. This is something you need a life jacket for. My next door neighbor boat. Yeah. Going across the ocean, you might need a life jacket. And you really don't need one for that, cause the boat ain't gonna tilt over. This ain't tilting over. See this? See this, sisters? This ain't tilting over. Ain't that? The fuck we need a life jacket for? What? Put one. Show me some pictures with you on a cruise ship with a life jacket on, cause it's the same thing. The kids happy. They would not have been happy if they would have had a hot life jacket on. They would have been frustrated, and they would have been hot. They could have passed out. They could have got sick. They could have started throwing up anything if you get too hot. See, let's go. Let's go again. Here you go. See that? This is called the swim platform. This is called the sun pad. I had these two seats open so they would sleep on the sun pad. You got bars right here. They can hold on to the bars. You see this? You see this? They got stuff to hold on to. They don't need no damn life jacket. See this right here? They got places. They're laying on the floor. So you mean to tell me my son that was laying on the floor, he needed a life jacket to lay on the floor? Water don't splash up in the cockpit. I respond to whoever I want. Stop telling me what to do, black women. Don't tell me what to do. I don't even like, don't even tell me not to respond. Don't tell me what to do. I tell them, some people need to be told. Some people need to be got together. Stop coming on folks. But stop telling men what to do. In all aspects. If you're not a mentor, you don't tell me what to do. You ain't my mentor. Don't tell me not to tell somebody who I need. You tell everybody who you need to tell on when you need to tell them, don't you? Don't tell me what not to tell nobody. Stop telling. You are not women. You are not everybody's mother and auntie. Please understand that. You don't tell nobody what to do. Stop. And that's the whole problem. Even in your helping, you still telling me what to do. If you ain't a mentor, a Pastor Haynes, a Pastor Kelvin Bryant, or Ben Crump, who is really like my little brother because I'm older than him, right? My mother, Auntie Betty, and Auntie Candace, if you ain't one of them, you don't tell me what to do. And I don't tell you what to do. I give advice when you ask for it. Too familiar, too comfortable. We too comfortable with people. You really comfortable that you think you can just tell somebody what to do. Stop telling men what to do. You can give them advice. You can make a suggestion. You can inbox me and ask, can you give a suggestion? That's the most respectful thing to do. But you don't tell me what to do. I have a problem with it. If you ain't Rosa P. Hanks is dead and gone. That was my middle school principal. Aline Avery is dead and gone. Ada Mae Armour, Maddie Smiley, Cherry Smiley, Mary McElroy. Those were my grandmothers and great-grandmothers and teachers or whatever. Yeah, if you ain't one of them, you don't tell me what to do. You don't advise me what to do unless I take your advice. You can ask a question or ask, can you make a... If you're not a boater, I'm really not going to listen to you because you ain't never drove no boat. You ain't never been on the ocean other than a cruise. And you don't tell me what to do. Period. They were safe. We've been boaters for about 17 years. We've been up every intercoastal between West Palm Beach, Miami, down Biscayne Bay, to the Florida Keys, Key Largo, and across the ocean from Freeport to Bimini to Honeymoon Harbor to sunken ships upon it. We know these oceans just like I know Birmingham. I know these oceans like Woodlawn. The oceans. That's everybody that went to high school with me that came over here with me. I know what I'm doing on this ocean. I know how to drive in between storms. I know how to navigate all this equipment. I know what I'm doing. Shut up. Or keep scrolling. You don't tell me what to do. This one black man, I'm not going to listen to you. And if you don't like what I said, then unfollow. A positive video with a black man taking a bunch of kids that ain't never been to the Bahamas on here, and then here you come with your negative comment. You all of a sudden worried about a life jacket instead of saying, hey, I know y'all been through a lot. All these kids was at Brandon's funeral. Brandon's sister on this boat. All these kids suffered in February. All these kids in therapy. All these kids have been through hell. All these kids are even sad that all of us together just because he's not here. Instead of saying, I'm glad to see y'all out, glad to see y'all out laughing. I hope y'all, instead of saying about a life jacket, I hope y'all have a safe trip. Y'all be safe. You can say it without saying it, but you're too comfortable and you're too familiar. It's a way to say stuff without saying it. Yeah, you can always make a suggestion because that shows humility, but you don't goddamn it tell nobody what to do. And I'll tell you to your face, and I mean it from the bottom of my ball sack. You don't tell me what to do. And you can say I got an ego. You can say whatever you want to say or whatever. We are too comfortable and too familiar. This is why I don't do meet and greets. Because I always got to get a sister together. Every time I do a meet and greet about being too comfortable, saying whatever you want to say, letting fly out of your mouth, whatever you want to fly out of your mouth, too comfortable, too familiar. Don't nobody wear no life jacket on no damn yacht. Nobody. It's too hot. You see the sunroof? You got all these windows. Ain't nothing to happen. If you scary and fold it up, then go on about your business. Don't leave a comment. If you don't like what we're doing or whatever, don't leave a comment. Keep scrolling. But you don't go to somebody's page and try to emasculate a man that's trying to do positive things for young people. You don't tell me what to do. You shouldn't tell anybody what to do, man or woman. I see a lot of stuff on Facebook and on social media that I don't like. It ain't my job. And if I know them and I see they making a mistake, I go in the inbox or I pull them to the side to offer them gum. I pull them to the side to offer deodorant. But I don't put nobody on Front Street. Hey, your breath stink. Hey, you need to put them kids on some life jackets. They don't need life jackets. The boat, this yacht is 54 feet, the same length as an 18-wheeler. And the ocean was flat. It was a smooth day to sail across the ocean to bring kids that's just suffered a loss and going through depression and all of their problems. You got two brand new mothers on here that's going through postpartum grief and everything. And some of them don't have fathers, and some of them ain't never met their fathers. Some of them don't have father figures, and some of them have a mother and a father and still going through stuff. Find something positive to say. And every time a sister say something, here come the other sister jumping on board just because a sister said it. But that don't mean she was right. Why y'all don't never correct her? Why don't hear nobody on her timeline like, girl, why you just can't keep strolling? If you don't like what he do, why y'all don't check each other? But when it comes to a black man doing something positive, because if we sit up here and we enjoy all of the things that we work so hard for, and we don't share it with nobody, you don't see us taking kids somewhere, it's a problem. But then when you do see it, even coming on here, jumping on here, correcting me on how I discipline my grandson, you got a problem with that. I'm trying to make my grandson become a man that's suitable enough to marry your granddaughter. So you don't get to undermine me and emasculate me about how I raise a man unless you're a man yourself. It's too hot to wear a damn life jacket on a boat. It's 90 freaking degrees coming across the ocean on a 2.5-hour boat ride. It's hot and miserable. I'm not making them wear life jackets because it's not required. And we've been in boating almost 20 years and ain't nobody drowned. If you don't have nothing positive to say, stay your ass off here. Right? Go to another page with somebody doing their own thing or whatever. but you don't tell me what to do. And I'm an alpha male, and I'm proud of it. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother didn't do that to my grandfather. My grandmother pulled my grandfather to the side and made a suggestion. Honey, I done heard her do it. Babe, do you think, oh, that's a good idea? Now, this just me. You do what you want to do. This just me. My thoughts is then my granddaddy, you know, if he wrong about something, he'll come up and, well, you know what, babe, that's right. Okay, let's try it your way. Okay, all right, I ain't gonna say nothing. Let's do it your way, and if that don't work, we'll do it my way. But to come on here and try to emasculate and undermine somebody that's trying to do something positive for some kids, shut your ass up. And I said that. I meant it. I meant it. And I don't apologize for it. Because if you don't like what somebody do, you shouldn't go on their page and say anything. I see a lot of stuff I don't like. I keep scrolling. I said, and I keep scrolling. And ain't nobody finna be on here with no life jackets on. And all y'all jumping on board just cause the sister said it. Yeah, girl, you said that. Okay. She ain't right, though. She ain't right. And I don't even consider you a hater. I just consider you ignorant. Because you see all these boats out here? I done seen all of them pull off and pull back off on going fishing and stuff. Ain't nobody even on these small boats with no life jacket on. None of them. Look, they ain't got no life jacket on. A plane could drop into the sea when you're flying across the ocean. Do you have a life jacket on sitting on a plane? Do you have a parachute on when you're in a plane? When you're in a plane, do you have on a parachute? Or when your office is up on the 25th and the 50th floor in your office building where you work, do you have on a parachute? Do you wear a life jacket on a cruise ship? I'm just asking. Now, are y'all on Carnival page asking why people walking around a cruise ship don't have a life jacket on? Because this 54 feet. It's 54 feet. And we safe. And the ocean was flat. Anybody that in the boat, it wasn't even 2 feet. It was flat to one. Flat to one is a good day on the ocean. You just cruising across. It ain't even bumpy. It got a little bumpy at the end, just like an airplane. Okay. Do anybody put the parachute on when the plane started boom, boom, boom? Oh, we had a little bumpy bump yesterday. Wind started kicking up a little bit when we got close to the island. Still safe. I just turned the windshield wipers on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Next thing you know, we done pulled up at the dock. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what up, Eric Walker? Pedro, what up, boy? So now that I gave you a tour, then let's go over it once again. See that? Tell me what they need a life jacket for. Look now. Tell me here. What's up, man? Good morning. Yeah, it ain't no need for life jacket. This ain't no rowboat. You know, we ain't out at some creepy ass. And that's why all of my friends and family that's scary, nervous, and folded up, we don't invite them. We don't want you here if you folded up and nervous. And you're just nervous and scary about everything. This is a trip, an adventurous trip. This is what we do. We bring different groups, different kids. And if you think you're mad about that, wait till you see me on here with the babies. We coming. So there you go. Y'all have a blessed day. Pray for these kids that's on this trip because I brought them over here to get their mind right and to inject some happiness into their life while they over here in shout out to Bimini, Bahamas. And if you're a woman on here and you're a boat captain and you have something 54 feet and you feel like I should be wearing a life jacket, I would definitely like to hear from you. But if you're not a boat owner, I don't give a damn about what you're talking about because it don't matter. Yep. There you go. Yeah, I'm not responding to haters, but every now and then you got to get that ass told. So there you go. Whew, it's hot out there now. Look at it. I just got out the shower. Look. Sweated just that quick. That's how hot it is out there. That's why people don't be rocking on no boat. No big ass boat. that don't move as fast as a smaller boat. These boats only go so fast because it's so big with a life jacket on. And yes, I'm on the inside. Yep. There you go. All right. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Y'all, real talk. Keep these kids lifted up in prayer, man. I just hope that they have a wonderful and beautiful weekend. And I hope that this helped them in their grief recovery and just injecting some happiness into their life. And I love y'all. And y'all have a blessed day, man. Sisters, thank y'all. The sisters that supported and love to see brothers on here doing positive things with young people, you know, without being messy and negative. I really appreciate you, man. Thank y'all for everything you do. Thank you for your prayers. Thank y'all for listening to the morning show or whatever. But I just had to get these small group of negative women on here that felt comfortable enough to try to emasculate and undermine something that they know nothing about. I'm the one. I'm going to read y'all comments. All right, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Hey.